The leaves are about to show us how beautiful it is to let go. A quote that reminds us that letting go is not a bad thing after all. What could have happened if the trees did not let go of the dried leaves? Letting go is starting a new beginning. We often see letting go as a painful ending, but what we don't see is the beauty that lies with it. Society invests too much in teaching people how to grasp, grip, and hold on. Giving ourselves time to realize and learn when to hold on and when to let go can help us free ourselves from suffering. While it is good to endure the pain of suffering from a certain situation, it is also important to know when to stop enduring it. If enduring the pain eats away at our whole being, then it is better to let go so that we can grow and develop ourselves better. But will it be easy to let go? No. Letting go is something with which most of us struggle. It is very hard for many of us as it is associated with our emotional being. Letting go means losing something in return. It may be a familiar routine, a familiar way of doing things, a relationship with other people, a role, power, space, or identity. When we decide to let go, we spend lots of time saving the energy and courage we need to firmly leave the usual way of life we have. But just as the trees sort of rejuvenate themselves by letting go of their dried leaves, we too can learn to let go of whatever we're holding on tightly, even if it's hard, in order to make room for something new, room for growth and space for development. Deal with emotions that make letting go difficult. Our emotions are one of the reasons why we get confused about whether to let go or hold on. It is important to acknowledge our emotions, but we also need to remember to not allow them to control how we make decisions in certain situations. At some point, we need to work in our emotions to create positive decisions for growth and betterment. Accept our past and everything that has happened and learn from it. As the famous saying goes, experience is the best teacher. It is indeed past experiences that will teach us how to become in the future. The lessons we can learn from the past will help us let go of whatever is weighing us down. Acceptance at some point is a sign of opening our minds to new opportunities and beginnings. Reflect on the past, the present, and the future we want to create. We need to understand that the past has something to do with the present and the future. They are like pieces of the puzzle fit to become a whole. However, when we are building a puzzle, there are factors and considerations as to why a certain piece does not fit the given space. Life is just like that. We need to let go of a certain piece that does not fit, and the right one will. Recognize when to let go and hold on. It is understandable to feel sadness or grief when we lose something of any kind. But when it's time, we will know when to detach ourselves from the things that weigh us down. And when we choose to let go, it means that we have the strength and the courage to lift ourselves from the bottom and will firmly decide not to let things drown us anymore. Letting go means striving and moving on instead of just giving up and letting negative emotions eat us even more. Sometimes we need to let go of what's gone, appreciate what remains, and look forward for what comes next. Be positive. Letting go of something will be much lighter if we stay positive each day. Think that everything will be alright in time. Focus on what should be done rather than grieving over something we cannot control anymore. Doors for opportunities will open, which will help us find the beauty of letting go. There are things we never want to let go of and people we never want to leave behind. But let's not forget that letting go is not the end of our lives. It signifies a new beginning where everything will be better. As the trees let go of their dried leaves, we will also be reminded that letting go will put us in a more vibrant, relevant, vital, happy, productive, and satisfying life.